What's going on out there? To my vibes, we're here in the car on the way home. I decided to do a little story time real quick. Ooh, yeah, let me take my mask out. Thank you, too. I don't know what this popped in my head, but I feel like y'all would find this story kind of funny. This is the most messed up thing that has ever happened to me in reference to respect. This is the most disrespectful thing I have ever experienced, and it goes back to my junior year in high school. I want to say I was 17 already. I was with my friend at the time, my best friend at the time. His name was Brian. I went and sat down at the tables outside after I got my lunch. I want to say it was January. We had just done like some Christmas shopping and stuff, so I was feeling good. I was looking good. So I'm sitting there, me and him are talking about whatever, you know, and this random chick comes walking up, this black girl comes walking up. I had no idea who she is whatsoever. Comes walking up, and I'm turned to him. He's sitting on my right, kind of. I'm turned to him and we're talking. And out of nowhere, because I see her, I got very good peripheral vision despite my glasses. I see her on my peripheral vision coming up. She has a chicken sandwich in one hand and a Gatorade in the other. Walks over to our table. I still see her, but I'm not acknowledging her, right? She's right over here. She sits her Gatorade down, bites her chicken sandwich, nice chunk out of it, right? Walks over to my left shoulder, walks right up on me, out of nowhere. Mind you, I do not know who this girl is, and wipes her hands like this on my brand new polo. Oh, Now I want to state this before I say what I'm about to say. I do not hit women. I don't believe in violence against women whatsoever. Okay, I got 4 sisters and a mom. We don't play that at my household. I don't do that. I have never wanted to punch a female in the face so bad. I have felt so disrespected. She treated me like a napkin. Mind you, this isn't just a polo style shirt. It's a real polo when they were hot. Like, this was 2007, I want to say. That's when they were hot. That's when everybody was buying them. No, this was 08. This was 08. Bit into it, wiped the crumbs and the grease off of it right on my shirt. Picked up her Gatorade and proceeded to walk away like nothing happened. I'm stunned. I'm sitting there, right? I'm like, and Brian, mind you, this white kid, he's turning red in the face because he was like, what was that? And he literally looks at me like, he mouthed the words, do you know her? And then he went, what the F? And I got up, I stood up, like straight up. And I turned to her and I yell out, hey. And she turns around just as casual. I was like, do I know you? And she's like, no. So I started yelling at her. I'm like, what is your problem? I was like, well, who does that? The dean of boys, I cannot remember this man's name for the life of me. Tall man comes walking up behind me and he puts his hands on my shoulder. I don't know if y'all ever seen any martial arts movie ever. You do not walk up and put your hand on somebody's shoulder when they're agitated like that, or when they're on high alert, when they're nervous. You don't do that. So I swung backwards like this and knocked his hand off my shoulder. Mr. Ray, that was his name, Mr. Ray. And he's like, hey buddy, relax, what's going on? I said, this chick just treated me like a handkerchief, man. She bit into her food and then wiped it on my shirt. And he looked at her, he goes, young lady, is this true? She was like, yeah. He was like, what is, he was like, come with me. He was like, come with me, put your stuff down, come with me. It was like, he looked at me, he was like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. I was so annoyed and irritated by that situation. I don't know about y'all vibes. Have y'all ever heard of anything like that happening? That was the most disrespectful thing somebody has ever done to me, and acted so casual and nonchalant after it happened. I felt like she spit on me. It was like that. That's how upset I was. Because, mind you, she was a stranger. Side note, I want to say months after this happened, I had just, the day I had started wearing contacts, yeah, because 09 rolled over. This was 08, and then 09 rolled over. This was like March. I'm in commercial arts. I had just got my contacts put in all the way, because I used to struggle with it. I had a baseball cap on that was kind of pulled down over my forehead while I was on the computer. I was doing work. The same chick comes walking up on me, right? And she pulls my hat up. Mind you, I still don't know who this girl is. She pulls my hat up and I look up at her and she would say, yo, Mr. Frisella wants you. You're kind of cute. What? And I'm just like, who are you? Who are you? Now, mind you, one of my talents, I never forget a face. If I see you more than once, I will remember you forever. I still had this chick's face burned into my skull. But before that, I had only seen her that one other time, but I knew exactly who she was. I remembered her voice. She looked square in my eyes. She had no idea who I was. She did not recognize me. She was just like, you're kind of cute. And again, my friend Brian was sitting to my left this time, and he was just like, he was like, bro, who is that? I said, dog, I swear to God, I don't know. I have no idea who this chick is. And she just walked off just as casual. That is my story time for the day. If y'all have ever done or experienced anything remotely close to that, hit us in the comments, man. I want to know what y'all stories are. Write us, let us know. And please give me your take on this situation, how you would have reacted. People who I've talked to have said, oh, you're a better man than me. I would have punched him in the face. I personally, I can't bring myself to do it because I just think about what my mom would say. My mom and my dad, not to take away anything from him, like I cannot face my parents knowing that I punched a girl in the face. Before I go, I realized I was not completely truthful. I did punch a girl in the face one time. I punched a girl in the face one time, but her and her friend were jumping my older sister at a park. I gave her ample opportunity to get off my sister. They got in a fight. She jumped in. I kept pulling her hand away. She said, no, I don't care, whatever. I'm going to beat her, you know what. I kept pulling her. I said, go. This is the last warning. She did it again. I took my left hand, right? I'm right-handed. This is my weak hand. And I punched her in the face. I hit her that one time. She fell down. I helped her up, and she was okay. That's our story time for today. Thank you guys for watching.